Well, Prince Andrew has been dealt another blow. The Duke of York will not be awarded armed police protection anymore and will instead be given private security who can only carry tasers with them. Who's fitting that bill? Well, it could be King Charles, who may personally cough up the 5.4 million Australian dollars to ensure his brother's safety. According to The Sun, Prince Andrew wasn't happy when he was told that he was losing his police protection. But that kind of luxury is funded by the taxpayer and is only reserved for senior royal members. However, the Duke of York lost the seniority when he was stripped of all royal roles and public duties by his mother, the Queen, due to sexual abuse allegations made by Virginia Giuffre. Ms Giuffre was the woman who filed a lawsuit against Prince Andrew alleging he forced her into sexual encounters when she was just a teenager. The Duke denied the allegations and a settlement was reached out of court for an undisclosed amount this year. According to The Sun, Buckingham Palace refused to comment on whether King Charles will pay for Andrew's security amid growing calls for more transparency over what taxpayers are funding. Norman Baker, former Home Office Minister and Privy Council member, told The Sun, "Armed protection has always been a status symbol for the likes of Prince Andrew. Of course, he should pay it himself and not burden the taxpayer because he is a private individual and carries out no public duties. People like David Beckham pay for their own security, so why shouldn't Prince Andrew? But there needs to be more accountability on who and how security is being paid overall. We should know who is paying and how much. I would bet that the taxpayer will end up paying for this indirectly anyway. I would imagine the King would put it through the Duchy of Lancaster, then be able to say these expenses incurred as part of his duties and offset it against tax. We shouldn't pay for Andrew's or Harry's security or any member of the royal family that carries out no public duties." An insider told The Sun, "Andrew is no longer a working royal and carries out zero royal duties, so there is no automatic right that British people should pay for armed protection. He is still a high-profile person and would be no doubt a security target, but there is no longer any justification for taxpayers to carry the cost of armed police. He has been demoted by the royal family, and as a result, his security is downgraded. It is a shattering blow to his ego, made worse by fact if he can't afford it, he'd be cap in hand begging for money from his older brother." Security has been a touchy subject for the royal family, as when Prince Harry and Meghan Markle stepped down as senior royals, they were stripped of their his and her Royal Highness status. With that, meant they were not given taxpayer-funded private security, which became a centre of scandal for the couple who pleaded for help. The Sussexes spoke about this in their interview with Oprah Winfrey last year, detailing the level of risk they felt when moving to California.
You know, there is a construct that's at play there, and because from the beginning of our relationship, they were so attacking and inciting so much racism, really. I mean, it changed the risk level because it wasn't just catty gossip. It was bringing out a part of people that was racist in how it was charged. And that changed the threat, that changed the level of death threats, that changed everything.